The journey of the alchemist begins in the heart of Andalusia, where a young shepherd named Santiago tends to his flock beneath the vast open sky. His days are simple and predictable, filled with the rhythm of nature and the gentle companionship of his sheep. Yet, within Santiago burns a quiet longing, a dream that returns to him night after night, whispering of adventure and treasure hidden far away in the sands of Egypt. The dream is vivid and persistent, leaving him with an undeniable sense that his life is meant for something more than the pastoral routine he has always known. Driven by curiosity and the hope of uncovering a deeper purpose, Santiago visits a gypsy woman in a nearby village. Hesitant but hopeful, he recounts his recurring dream of finding treasure at the base of the Egyptian pyramids. The gypsy listens intently and, in exchange for a promise of a portion of whatever treasure he finds, she encourages him to pursue his dream. Her words stir something within Santiago, a sense of destiny that feels both exhilarating and terrifying. Shortly after, Santiago encounters a mysterious old man in the town square. The man introduces himself as Melchizedek, the king of Salem, and speaks to Santiago as if he knows the young shepherd's innermost thoughts. Melchizedek explains the concept of a personal legend, the pursuit of one's own deepest desires and true purpose. He tells Santiago that when you truly want something, all the universe conspires in helping you to achieve it. With these words, he offers Santiago two magical stones, Urim and Thummim, to guide him in moments of doubt and uncertainty. Inspired and emboldened, Santiago decides to sell his flock and set out on the journey that his heart has been calling him to undertake. Santiago's travels take him across the straits to Tangier in North Africa, a city bustling with life, yet alien and overwhelming. Almost immediately, Santiago is robbed of his money, left alone and penniless in a foreign land. Despair threatens to overcome him, but he recalls Melchizedek's wisdom and the importance of persistence in pursuing one's personal legend. He finds work at a crystal merchant's shop, where his honesty and creativity help to transform the struggling business. The merchant, content with his modest life, is both inspired and perplexed by Santiago's ambition. Through their conversations, Santiago learns that fear of loss, of change, of the unknown, often keeps people from pursuing their dreams. He realizes that every step of the journey, even those marked by hardship, is part of a greater process of growth and discovery. With renewed determination, Santiago sets out across the desert, joining a caravan headed for Egypt. The desert is an unforgiving landscape, vast and silent, yet it offers its own wisdom to those who are willing to listen. As the caravan travels, Santiago meets an Englishman in search of the ancient secrets of alchemy, the art of transforming lead into gold and discovering the true essence of life. The Englishman's pursuit is intellectual and bookish, guided by volumes of learned texts and theories. Santiago, in contrast, is guided by intuition, observation, and the lessons of the heart. Their friendship reveals the many ways people seek meaning and fulfillment, and Santiago learns that the pursuit of one's personal legend is as much about understanding oneself as it is about reaching a destination. The caravan arrives at an oasis, a vibrant haven in the midst of the arid desert. It is here that Santiago meets Fatima, a woman whose beauty and kindness captivate him instantly. Their connection is deep and immediate, and Santiago feels an unfamiliar yet profound sense of belonging. He is faced with a choice: to abandon his quest for treasure and stay with Fatima, or to continue following the path that his dream has set before him. Fatima, wise and loving, encourages him to pursue his personal legend, trusting that true love will endure and that their destinies are intertwined. Santiago learns that love is not an obstacle to achieving one's dreams, but rather a force that inspires and strengthens the pursuit. At the oasis, Santiago encounters the Alchemist, a mysterious figure whose mastery of transformation and understanding of the soul of the world set him apart. The Alchemist recognizes Santiago's potential and offers to guide him through the final stages of his journey. He teaches Santiago that true alchemy is not about turning metal into gold, but about realizing one's own true nature and becoming who one is meant to be. The lessons of the alchemist are profound and challenging, urging Santiago to listen to his heart, trust in the language of the world, and embrace the possibility of transformation. As they travel together, Santiago faces moments of fear and doubt, especially when confronted by danger and uncertainty. The desert itself becomes a metaphor for the inner landscape Santiago must traverse, the doubts, fears, and obstacles that arise within when one sets out to pursue a dream. The alchemist's guidance helps Santiago understand that the greatest treasures are found not only in material wealth, but in self-discovery, wisdom, and the courage to follow one's deepest calling. Finally, Santiago reaches the Egyptian pyramids, the place that has haunted his dreams and guided his journey. He digs in the sand, searching for the treasure he has been promised, only to be attacked and mocked by thieves. In a moment of despair, one of the thieves casually reveals a story of his own dream, of treasure buried in an abandoned church beneath a sycamore tree, back in Andalusia, where Santiago began his journey. It is only then that Santiago realizes the true meaning of his quest. The treasure he sought was always close to home, hidden within the very place where his journey began. Returning to Andalusia, Santiago discovers the treasure buried beneath the sycamore tree, fulfilling both his dream and his personal legend. Yet, the real transformation has occurred within him. He understands that the journey itself, the challenges, the lessons, the love he found, and the wisdom he gained, was the true treasure all along. Santiago's story becomes a testament to the power of dreams, the importance of listening to one's heart, and the magic that unfolds when we dare to pursue our deepest aspirations. The Alchemist is a story that resonates far beyond its pages. It reminds us that every person is born with a unique purpose, a personal legend that calls out to be fulfilled. The path may be uncertain and filled with obstacles, but each step brings us closer to understanding who we truly are. Through faith, perseverance, and the willingness to learn from every experience, we discover that the universe is indeed conspiring to help us achieve our dreams. And in the end, the greatest treasure is not what we find, but who we become along the way.